Check out FlipsideGaming.com for all your gaming needs. Use the promo code HEROES to save 10% on all orders over $10. From February 4th through the 29th, if you use this promo code, you will automatically be entered into a drawing to win a box of Magic the Gathering Unsanctioned. Also, there is another way to enter where no purchase is necessary. See the link in the description below for full details. Hey there, this is John from Heroes and Legends, and welcome to this special edition of the Magic the Gathering Market Watch. This is kind of a pilot episode for something I've been thinking about for a little bit. Every weekend we do our big Magic the Gathering Market Watch episode. It's usually around 30 minutes long, but I thought maybe in the middle of the week I could go ahead and do a bite-sized version of that and just zero in on the top 10 hottest Magic the Gathering cards of the week. So we'll see how this goes. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Quickly before we get started though, just a fast reminder, if you go over to FlipsideGaming.com, you can use that Heroes promo code to save 10% on orders over $10. And at the time of recording, they still have a little more than 20 boxes left for pre-order of the WPN Mystery Booster boxes. If you're interested in ordering one, check it out, because if you use the Heroes promo code, it comes to $99, which is actually a really good price from what I've seen so far. Also, when you use the promo code, it does support the channel, which is always appreciated, so thank you. And without any further ado, let's get into it. Okay, like I mentioned a moment ago, this will be the top 10 hottest cards of the week. And the way I determine the top 10 hottest cards isn't necessarily the cards moving the most in value. I tried to eliminate any market anomalies and just look at cards that are being heavily traded, heavily sold on eBay right now. And I went for cards that had some pretty high percentage jumps in most cases. So let's see what's coming in at number 10. Gideon's Company. This goes up 59 cents this week to $3.36, which is a 21% increase. And this card can be found in the War of the Spark Gideon the Oathsworn Planeswalker deck. You can get 3 copies in one of those products, actually. However, there's not a lot of just extra copies of these things floating around since they weren't in the regular draft packs. Because of that, they're going up in price because you have a lot of Commander players interested in picking these up, especially since Heliod's Sun Crown came out. Number 9, Elspeth Conquers Death, up 72 cents to $1.95 for a 58% increase this week. This was a big part of a couple of the World Championship standard decks that we saw this weekend. Obviously, this looked great in the winning deck, Azorius Control, that Paulo was playing, but this also showed up in Jeskai Fire's sideboards. In Pioneer, this is also seeing play in Mono White Heliod right now and some other decks there. This is definitely a rare to keep your eye on. Number 8 is Zur the Enchanter, the one from Cold Snap. It goes up $1.26 to $4.74. That is a 39% increase. This became a little hotter not too long ago because of Alila, Artful Provocateur, and at this point, there's a lot of copies of that card floating around now finally. It took a while, but now that that's in circulation, it could be driving some more people to pick this up. But I think the main catalyst this week really comes from Theros Beyond Death. You have all these new enchantments, cards that care about enchantments. It's just got more Commander players picking up Zur again. Number 7 is Doomsday, the 6th edition copy, going up $1.46 to $7.73 this week. Out of all the copies of this card, this is the particular one that's drying up a little bit this week. It's up 23% all in all. This became hot, obviously, because of Thassa's Oracle, a big card from Theros Beyond Death. This has seen a lot of increased Commander play because of that card. Number 6 is Selfless Spirit, up $2.10 to $13.38. This is a fantastic card right now for Pioneer. Right now, the Spirit builds are looking amazing, doing very well, putting up great results. Because of that, this card sees a 19% increase this week. This is also in another good Pioneer deck, White Devotion Company. It also sees a lot of Modern play too. Okay, let's enter the top 5 with Paradigm Shift. This is on the reserve list, going up $2.52 to $13.04 this week for a 24% increase. Now, this isn't just a random reserve list card that got bought out this week. This is a card seeing additional Commander play, again because of a card we mentioned earlier, Thassa's Oracle. Also beyond Commander, there is a Legacy Oracle Thoughtlash combo deck that's running this. We'll have to kind of see if that takes hold, but it does have some people at least interested in the Legacy world too. Number 4 is Tarnished Citadel. This goes up $2.53 to $17.30. This does see some Commander play, and it is a card that will show up sometimes in that Sushi Hulk competitive Commander deck, which is extremely popular right now, again because of Thassa's Oracle. That card moved a lot of people into that direction, even in competitive Commander. And cards from that particular build especially have really begun to heat up. This has gone up 17% this week, as a matter of fact, and I do think it's going to continue to go up until it sees a reprint. Is it possible that this could be one of the 121 foil reprints of the Mystery Booster box we haven't seen yet? Maybe. This would be a good candidate because it is an expensive card in foil for Commander players. It's a card that is yet to see a reprint, but I guess time will tell. Number 3 is Jace Vryn's Prodigy, up $3.58 to $40. This continues to see more Pioneer play and is bouncing back from some big losses recently. Now, why is this going up so quickly? In fact, it went up 10% more this week. Well, Dimir Inverter is part of the reason. There's more than half the players now running that deck that are putting a copy of this in the sideboard. Doesn't sound like a lot, but when you consider how many people have been trying to assemble Dimir Inverter, because that deck just kind of came out of nowhere, it does add up. But I think the big reason this is moving is actually Sultai Delirium. That deck had a very good week and typically runs 3 copies of this in the main. You can also find this in Dimir Control and some other decks in the format, and it continues to see a little vintage and modern play too. Number 2 is Robber of the Rich, up $5.43 to $7.96, a 215% increase. Very impressive considering this is a card that's from a relatively recent set. A lot of packs were opened of this, obviously, but because of the Magic Championship last weekend, a lot of attention is on this card. The 16 best players in the world fought it out. They brought standard decks, and guess what? This was the most played Mythic in that field. That will definitely bring some eyes to a card. This also has been seeing some Pioneer play too. Number 1 is Mana Drain from Iconic Masters, up $13.25 this week to $120.05. It's a 12% increase, and this is a great vintage card. It's a huge commander card, and it's also a big competitive commander card that also happens to show up in those Sushi Hulk builds. Alright, that's our pilot episode of this special edition of the Magic the Gathering Market Watch. Let me know your thoughts on this format. If you like this going forward, again, it's just a test. I want to see how it goes. This is kind of a quick snapshot of the market as opposed to the more detailed video we do on the weekends. And I hope maybe if you don't have time to watch the 30-minute video, this could be an alternative for you on some weeks at least. So until next time, hey, thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe and have a great day. Hey, thanks for watching. This video is made possible through the generous support of viewers like you on Patreon. Check out the description below for links to our Patreon page as well as our Amazon affiliate store, where a small percentage of all sales will also help support the channel. Finally, if you haven't had a chance yet to subscribe, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the new videos on Heroes and Legends. Talk to you again soon and have a great day.